Hi guys, welcome back to another Mail Out Monday video where I just go over what I've sold this week on different platforms online and let you know how much they sold for, and sometimes if I can remember how quickly they flipped. If you are brand new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. My name is Crystal and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, ThreadUp, and The RealReal. And if you don't know what reselling is, it just really means that I pick other people's junk out of thrift stores or donations or wherever I get my inventory from, and I sell that stuff online on platforms like eBay and Poshmark for a profit, and that is how I pay my bills full time right now. So if you're interested in any content about how to do that or anything else related to reselling, consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you like this video at any time, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Okay, so Mail Out Monday. Last Monday, I think I gave you guys 10. This Monday, I'm gonna stick with the 5 that I normally do. My intention for these videos is that if you're brand new into reselling, or even if you're a little bit seasoned, I don't know. I feel like it's more for like new sellers, like wanting to learn brands. I really want this to be like just a short video that you can throw on and kind of start to learn brands that are selling for other people. That is how I did the majority of my research when I was first starting out, was watching haul videos, watching what sold videos. And really, I personally like what sold videos more than haul videos because anybody can pick up anything and try and sell it online. And they can say during a haul, you know, I think this is going to go for X amount of dollars, which I do. Like, there's no shame in that. But I really like the what sold videos because it actually tells you what that sold for on a platform within a certain time frame. So again, things change all the time. Something that I can sell this week on Poshmark. What week are we in? It's the middle of October 2020. So in a year from now, this video may not be relevant. So I do like to make sure that I let you know what the time frame is in case you're watching this in the future. And I really just hope it's going to be like super helpful for you guys to continue to hear what's selling for me. And I try not to give a super lot of information because some people can only digest small amounts of information at a time. I'm kind of like that. So it's just the repetitiveness is how I learn. And so that's kind of how I'm trying to teach as well. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I broke it up this week into platforms. So we're going to start with Poshmark. We're going to end with eBay because eBay, I had my highest sale on eBay this week and my lowest sale on eBay. So those are going to be the two that I'm going to share with you. So everything else from Poshmark and Mercari are somewhere in between those two sales. And I do try to do that every week as well. I'll give you the highest, give you the lowest, just for some context to see like where things are falling. So I hope that that's helpful. If it's not, let me know in the comments and I'll stop doing it. All right, so Poshmark. I sold this Athleta gray asymmetric zipper, like cloth. I would say it's a jacket, but it's not really like a heavy coat. It's just like a cloth jacket, really. It was very, very cute. It sold on an offer to likers and it sold for $27. So if you're not familiar, offers to likers means that I offered 10% less than my asking price, which I had it listed at $30. I offered $27 and then a shipping discount of $2.12, which does come out of my profits. So Poshmark will take their 20% and then they will also take the $2.12 that I gave as a shipping discount, and the rest will be profit. So that did sell for $27 and it sold within a week. So that's good with me. Anything that sells within a week, honestly, is like a good sale to me because I have heard other people say this and I'm gonna copy it and say, I'm not in the storage business, I'm in the selling business. So if I can move something quicker within a week, maybe for a little bit less than my asking price, I would totally do that all day long. So anyway. And then the other thing that sold on Poshmark that I wanted to talk about, you guys saw this in my last haul video, and it may have even sold by the time I posted the haul video because I posted the haul video on Thursday, and these sales reflect from Monday through Sunday. So it may have sold before the haul video. I think it did. But it is a pair of Doc Marten canvas high top sneakers. They're black. They did have some markings on them. I showed you guys in the haul video like what it was like dirty, and I tried to clean it up and the paper towel got all over. It was a disaster. But they still sold for $25, and excuse me, they sold within the week as well. So 2 sales on Poshmark, both sold within the week. So that just goes to show you need to continue to be consistent and list things. A lot of times if you're listing, you're selling. And in my experience, if a lot of the stuff that's selling is the stuff that you just recently listed. So just keep going. And then, all right, let's jump into Mercari. Mercari was actually very good this week. Again, I feel like I've been saying that a lot. So Mercari is picking up for me. It's still the lowest out of the 3 that I do myself, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. It's still the lowest revenue, but it has significantly ticked up the past couple weeks. So I'm actually really liking selling over there. And Mercari, so this is interesting. I picked this one to explain a little bit about Mercari's shipping methods with you. So I sold these pair of Justin cowboy boots, which Justin is a great brand. I used to work with a guy who literally only wore Justin boots to work. So it is a good brand and it does resell well. Sorry, dog hair. And so it sold for $35. Here's why I wanted to talk about this sale though. So I am a bad reseller and I don't weigh my stuff before I list it. You should. Like, if you can get yourself into that habit, I think it's very beneficial to do that. I just never did get myself into that habit of doing it. And over the years, I've gotten pretty good at eyeballing and saying like, that's about 12 ounces, that's about 2 pounds, whatever. So this is an instance where I was not good at eyeballing. So I listed these, and I don't offer free shipping on Mercari. And I listed them at 3 pounds to ship out, and they were 5. And so that is a significant jump in price and in weight for the shipping. So I went to go adjust it. Now on eBay, Poshmark, it doesn't matter because everything under 5 pounds ships for a flat rate. And on eBay, you can go in and adjust it when you are actually packaging it. So like if I were to have sold that on eBay and mislabeled it, I would have just footed the bill for the remainder of what it costs to ship that out, if that makes sense. On Mercari, apparently you can't do that. So I did post something on Instagram asking if anybody who had more knowledge in Mercari than I do knew how to switch it on Mercari. And basically, like, the general consensus of everybody that I talked to was that you can't. And so I think Mercari needs to look into that, because if I couldn't have figured out a way to make this work, I would have had to ship that out saying it was 3 pounds, but it was 5 pounds. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the buyer has to pay that difference, which I don't want my buyers paying for my mistake, right? So anyway, I ended up messaging the person who bought it and was like, hey, I messed up on shipping. It's going to be more for shipping. I will cover the remainder because it was my mistake. But I'm going to have to cancel the order and relist it. Are you okay with repurchasing? And that's not a great look as a business owner, honestly. Like, it just isn't. Luckily, the guy was super understanding, and he had a payment issue in the beginning of our transaction. So we had already been in communications where he was like very thankful that I waited for him to get his payment issues worked out so that he could purchase the item. So I kind of knew that he would be okay with doing that, but like not everybody would be. So I could have lost that sale over that. So anyway, I canceled the order, relisted it, and this is how I did it. I relisted it for the price that it sold for, which was $35, plus what he originally paid for shipping, which was $11. And so I listed the item for $46 free shipping. And then I paid the remainder of, which was $6, I think, because it went from $11 to $17 to ship. So I ended up paying the remainder of that by doing free shipping, and then I purchased the label off of Mercari. and shipped it out that way. So it was this whole roundabout thing just because Mercari doesn't have the ability to go in and change your weight after the item is purchased. So not that anybody from Mercari will ever see these videos, but if you have any connections at Mercari, put that in a note and let them know, like, y'all need to fix that for sure. And let me take some responsibility as well. Like, I was lazy. I didn't weigh it. I didn't package it up and weigh it, right? Because the packaging is what was the bulk of the weight. So that was my bad for sure. But also every other platform has the ability to do that. So that's just my 2 cents on Mercari shipping. So, there I am scratching my nose. Yeah. And so if you offer free shipping, my understanding is that you can go in and alter it. But if you make the buyer pay, which I guess makes sense, but there should be an option for the seller to pay the remainder. That's just my opinion. Anyway, moving on from that, you know, it wouldn't be a good crystal video if I didn't have a little bit of a story time, but I am trying to keep these shorter for you guys for the Mail Out Monday videos, so because my haul videos are so dang long. So anyway, all right, so moving on to eBay, let's talk about the lowest sale first because the highest sale is exciting. The lowest sale was this pair of white Stuart Weitzman. They were like older. They were like Stuart Weitzman for Mr. Seymour or something like that. Like, I picked these up a long time ago with my friend Kimberly when we did that 7 thrift hauls in one day video. And I sent these to the RealReal. They got rejected. I sent them to ThredUp. They got rejected. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll try and sell them myself. Now, the style is older. This is not a Stuart Weitzman piece I would have picked up to sell myself. I definitely thought the RealReal was going to take them. They did not. Somehow, in transit between the RealReal and ThredUp and my house, they got damaged. Not like the heel wasn't damaged or anything, but it had like scuffs all over it. Like they just weren't packaged right from either one of those places when they sent them back to me. So that really also took down the value, and I put these on a 99-cent auction because I just don't want to look at them. Like I didn't want to hold them for a very long time. They just made it back to me. I knew that they weren't going to sell for a lot because they're just not a desirable style. And yeah, so they sold for 99 cents. They got one bid. The buyer paid for shipping and they're gone. I lost money on that item because I think I paid probably $6 to $8, somewhere in there for those shoes. So I definitely lost money on them. And that is something that I would consider paying for my education, right? I saw the brand, Stuart Weitzman does well in some pieces, and I was like, let me pick it up. The style was not desirable, and that was my bad. I picked it up just on brand and not on style as well, and I lost money on it, so $8 towards my education. And the final thing that I want to talk about, y'all, I am so excited about this. If you follow me on Instagram or if you see the thumbnail of this video, you're already going to know what this is, but this was a limited edition Bewitched, like 1990s Bewitched ceramic cookie jar. 3,600 made. That's it. And they were numbered on the bottom. And I found this at a antique store when I went with some of my friends to Chattanooga, and they wanted $20 at the antique store, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on it. I don't normally pay that much, and I also don't usually do hard good type things. But I just knew, like, I used to watch Bewitched, so I knew that it was, like, not on anymore, that, like, it might be a desirable thing for somebody who's collecting. And I also knew that I was going to have to sit on it for a while. So when I looked up the comps in the store, I was like, ooh, they're going for like $100 to $200. I'm willing to pay $20 and sit on it for that much money. So that was probably July that I picked that up. So July, August, September, October. So 3 months is actually not bad to have had to sit on that. And the person came in and purchased this full price of, I had it listed at $149.99. So $150. They purchased it full price. They paid for it right away. And I had sent out a ton of lower offers on this because there were a bunch of watchers and everything and no bites. And then somebody just came in and purchased it full price, which is crazy to me. It sold on Monday morning, which really just put my Monday and like my entire week into like a great headspace because I was like, wow, that sold full price. Like I was so pumped about it. And like I said before, when I pay up for things and then they sell, it's like a validation of like, hey, you did your research, kind of know what you're talking about. Um, Packing this thing up though, like I know you shouldn't be afraid of shipping, and I'm not afraid of shipping. I like shipping. It's one of my favorites. But this thing, like my mom had to help me because she does hard goods really, and I don't really. Well, she bubble wrapped the crap out of it. Shrink wrap, bubble wrap, styrofoam in a box, like paper, cray paper, everything. Like it was so padded because it was ceramic and it was about to ship out. And so I think I paid probably $25 to $30 to ship that thing out. But I think like it was totally worth it to do that. Now it hasn't been delivered yet. I've been watching it on eBay to see like when it's been delivered and if I get feedback so that I can kind of take a sigh of relief, like it made it there in one piece. So still TBD on that, but that is my highest sale to date on any of the platforms. Prior to that, my highest sale was a pair of knee-high Doc Martens that sold for $135, and this has just topped that. Now, I have sold some things higher than that on like the RealReal or ThredUp or whatever, but this is like the highest item that I've ever sold myself personally. So I was really just over the moon for that. And that is like the entire week, and I think that that's a great way to end this video. And so if you don't watch the bin pickers, you should. I don't know what you're doing, like you should. They're totally my favorite. But we sent them this little thing that says think outside the box because G always says pick outside the box at the end of his video. And I'm gonna steal that this week because that ceramic cookie jar was definitely outside the box for me. And so don't be afraid to pick things up that you maybe don't know that much about. Like trust your instincts and trust your ability to look comps up and take a chance. Pick outside the box. That's all I got for you guys this week. I am about to go clean my house, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's got to be done. So I will see you guys on Thursday with a thrift haul, and next week's Mail Out Monday might be a little bit sad because I'm taking some time off this week because it is my birthday. Next Sunday, maybe. I don't remember which day it is. But anyway, my birthday's towards the end of the week, and I'm going to be 30, so we're doing a little bit of a party, and so that's going to be taking some of my time this week. So I'm not going to be putting in as much time towards the end of the week. I'm going to try and front load all of my work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll put out my video on Thursday, and then I will see you guys again next Monday for our Mail Out Monday video. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. I really appreciate you. Until next time, bye.